Hello everyone, welcome to another session. Today we're going to talk about how to join the Grafana community. This is a little bit different, but very important question because when I go to the events like such as conferences or meetups, there are many people who ask this question like I'm using Grafana or I'm new to Grafana, but I do not know how I can join the community to contribute to the code or to the documentation or simply ask questions. Or learn as well. So we're gonna take a look. So yeah, let's get started. My name is Usman Ahmad and I work in Grafana Labs as a senior developer advocate. And I have been in the IT industry for about 15 years now. And I like to share my experience, what I have learned, or help you guys, for example, in learning Grafana, where I work. And if you want to contact me or ask any question, please feel free. So you can also ask question in comments or check my details in description. You can also scan this QR code as well, where you can all my details as well. So today, before we jump to the section about how to join a community, we have to understand a few things. For example, about Grafana and Grafana OSS. So Grafana Labs, here at Grafana Labs, we have different range of products. So we have Grafana OSS, which is the free version. Then we have Grafana Enterprise, the paid version. Then we have also Grafana Cloud, and so on. And there are also some other range of products as well. For example, K6, Loki, Flare, Pyroscope, and so on. And each of these products, there are some which have the free version and some which have the paid version. But with every free version, there is also part of the community, which means that users who are using the free version can join an area or a group where they can ask the questions with other users who are also using the same product and try to help each other or found some issues, report them, or maybe found a fix already of an issue and contribute to the code. And this is what we're going to take a look like now. Once we know which product we are using, how we can join its proper channel. So Grafana has three, as far as I can count, like the three official community paths or choices where you can join for free. Official means that these are backed by Grafana. That is, you will find Grafana engineers or Grafana developers answering your questions, and there are also some passionate users as well who might be have been working for Grafana so many years on the tool itself, and they are helping other users so they also can learn Grafana. But there are other some non-official but very good resources as well. For example, there is a very good community on Telegram, and similarly on Stack Overflow, there are many good users, knowledgeable users who are helping users of questions about Grafana or its related product. Same for Reddit. So yeah. So now we're gonna take a look at the first one, which is the community form. So the community form is basically, let me go to the community web page. So this is the Grafana community form where you can see that we have one big parent category for Grafana, and then we have some subcategories for installation, configuration, dashboard, MySQL, Prometheus, and so on. And these are the sections where you can ask your specific topic. For example, if you, excuse me, if you have a question about dashboard, then you can go here in dashboard and ask your question here. And to do that, all you need to is to create a login account if you don't have, which is totally free. You don't need to pay anything. And you can post your question, for example, uh, like this one or anything which feels you. You can also search question, for example, if you have a question related to installation, which is Docker. So, okay, so you search for Docker here in the search bar, type Docker, and then press enter. And then it will give you a list of options. But if you don't find anything here, you can click on more, right? And go in advanced, select the category as installation, and then do the search. Now you will get all the questions from the installation category, and maybe you find the right option or post for your question that, for example, something with Docker Compose with on-call or with download plugins. Yeah, and by this you can check and see, okay, there are users who have a similar problem like me, and there are some helpful posts which says like this is what you should do or you should not do. So this is a great way to ask question, to learn, and also to contribute as well. For example, you might know someone question's answer, you can also post as a question. And this is what community means, that you help each other and excuse me, you help each other and also learn from it and contribute to it. So this is the one option, and I will send the community URL in the description. I will write all the details like how you can join, what is the URL. The second is Slack. Slack is basically, if someone who is not familiar, so Slack is like a chat system, operating system where people ask questions and like chat messages, and and you can join Grafana Slack by using this URL. Okay, and once you join, you simply type your email address, and then you can see uh, this channel, which is Grafana, and he has you can, and here you can ask any question. For example, people have asked questions here. Some got answers, some might be waiting, because it also depends on the time zone. Maybe your question is uh, you are in the Asia time zone, and maybe your question may not have answer yet because the someone whom have the answer may be in different time zones. So yeah, so that is something you have to be understanding, that chat system seems direct, but there might be some delays. Also, we have a channel here called announcement, which you will also get once you join the Grafana Slack. Here you can see the announcement, for example, what's new in Grafana, which products are getting released, also when there are any events coming related to Grafana, or what's going on YouTube, and so on. So this is a great place to know, like to remain active, what's going on, what's not, and yeah. And the third, but not least, is the GitHub. So GitHub sounds like for those who are already in the field of software as a DevOps or backend engineer, front end, they know GitHub because their work revolves around it like 24/7. But for those who are maybe not so much technical, GitHub might be look scary, that oh, you have to do code contribution or you have to write some code, then you can do GitHub. No, it's really simple. It is for everyone. Again, it is also free. And what you need to do is that simply go to the GitHub, and I will show from very basic that I'm right now on GitHub, and I type Grafana, right? And I press enter, and I'm in the repo, right? In here, this is the repo, and I see that this is the official Grafana repo. I click here, and right now I'm in Grafana/Grafana, but I need to go one step back, so I click Grafana, and this is the right repository, which is verified, which means that it is officially owned by Grafana. And then you can see a big list of overview. This is not really interest of us right now. What we are interested, how to see where we can ask questions or contribute. So we click on repositories. Then there are long list. So we go on type, and we select the public one, because we are interested in knowing like which are the public ones, so that we can ask our question as public, as free users. There are also some private repositories, but for that then you have to be like a paid customer for other Grafana product which are not open source. So we select public. Now the list is updated, and now we see repositories, for example, for Loki, for Grafana. So for example, if I have a question or want to make a contribute, or uh, want to report a bug, then I will which is related to Grafana, I will click on Grafana here, and create on issue and either search for an open issue or closed one and ask here. But this is related to Grafana. If I have something more for, again going back here, it is public, and I want to ask question for, let's say, tempo, yeah? So this is the public repository for tempo. I click here, I see like, hey, I found something issue with tempo where something are broken in the traces. I will create a new issue. Of course, I'm not signing it, but just simply creating it will give you a template, or you can search the similar issue which exists here or in the close one. And these are the way where you can contribute to Grafana by joining their open community paths. This is we just have discussed like each community paths have different pros and cons. So for example, on the forum, it's not like a live chat, but there is a lot of traffic and lot of useful users who can help you, but take some time. Slack is really good if you're looking for a fast solution, then Slack might be the right option for you. Although in some cases, if you are in a different time zone or people who are online maybe does not have the expertise on the topic, then it can also take some time. GitHub, it is very easy. The purpose of GitHub is not to ask question, but to ask for reporting issues or bugs or for contribution. So the GitHub is more for the contribution. I should add here. Yeah. So this makes more sense because if you want to ask questions or help users, you can join the above two. But if you are more interested in the contribution side or report issues, then uh, GitHub is the right place. Of course, it doesn't mean that you can't report an issue in Slack or community. You are very free to do so. Uh, because I'm also involved a lot on the community side and also a bit on Slack. So if you report an issue, one of our team members will be try to help you and triage it to the right person. But it is more recommended to open such like a issue which might be a bug or issue on the GitHub. So yeah, the advantages of all using this is that not only you are part of the Grafana big ecosystem because it's a really big ecosystem. There are lots of things going on almost every day, like new releases, new security fixes, new features. You will get aware of this, and also you will also contributing your knowledge for others so that others can also get help from you, and you get starting to knowing in the community. And last but not least, you also learning. This is like a learning journey. I myself learn a lot from the community and is still learning, and I'm really enjoying it, and you can also do same. So yeah, I really hope that this session was really helpful and informative for you. If you have any questions or any queries or anything which is unclear, please ask them in comments. I'm really happy to answer all of your questions and looking forward for them. And I will see you again in the next time with a new video and something new to learn. Till then, take care. Goodbye.